Greetings, thank you for visiting my networking channel. In this session, we will discuss about Class C subnet with examples. So, in Class C, so how to calculate in Class C subnets and hosts? Class C network using default subnet mask, which is class 24. Maximum host will be 0 to 255. Subnetting is done by borrowing from host bits and using it for network bits. Formula for calculations of subnets and hosts are below. Number of subnets is 2 raised to the power of any number of borrowed host bits. Number of bits per subnet is 2 raised to the power of number of remaining host bits minus 2. Okay, so class C subnetting examples. Let's take class C network default subnet mask is slash 24, 255.255.255.0. Subnetting done at both octets, 192.168.10.x. Class C network, the default subnet mask is 24. Given the subnet mask is slash 27, 255.255.255 dot like 3 bits, so like 11100, which adds up to 192. The number of borrowed bits for network is 27 bit minus 24 bits, the 3 bits that we have borrowed. Number of remaining bits remaining for host address is 32 minus 27, which is 5. Number of sub network using 3 bits is 2 raised to the power of 3, which is 6. No hosts per network, which is 2 raised to the power of n minus 2, which is equal to 2 raised to the power of 5 minus 2, which is equal to 32 minus 2, it's 30 hosts. Okay, so now we'll be going through the subnets in Class C address. Subnet ID incremented by the 32 in the fourth octet Class C network with slash 27 subnets. So basically, we have to go by 32 because it's class, we are subnetting by Class C. So 000 is 0, 001 is 32. Then you add again 32, it becomes 64. 96, 128, 160, 192, and 224 for network ID. And you subtract 1 from the network ID to get the broadcast ID as so you do 32 minus 1, which is 32 minus 1, which is equal to 31. 64 minus 1 is 63. And 96 minus 1 is 95. 128 minus 1 is 127. 160 minus 1 is 159. 192 minus 1 is 191. 224 minus 1 is 223, and as default, it always ends at 255. And then the valid host IP range is the broadcast ID minus 1. So it'll be 1 to 30 because you add 1 for the network ID. So it'll be 192.168.10.1 to 192.168.10.30. Same goes for the following, it'll be 33 and 62. It'll be 63 and 94. It'll be 96, 97 to 126. It'll be 129 to 158. Then it'll be 161 to 190. It'll be 193 to 223. No, it'll be 222. There's an error here. It'll be 222. And it'll be 225 to 254. And then for the subnet ID that will increment by 64th in the fourth octet for Class C. So it will be 0, 64, 128, and 192. Again, broadcast ID you subtract it by 1, so it will be 63, 127, 191, and as usual, the last one is 255. Valid host IP range, you add 1 to the network ID and you subtract 1 from the broadcast ID, so it will be 0 to 62, 65 to 126, and then it'll be 129 to 190, and then it'll be 193 to 254. And for the last fourth octet of class C network, you will sorry, the subnet will increase by 128 in the fourth octet for the class C networks, which is slash 26. So it'll basically increment by 128. So it'll be 0 and 128. Then for the network ID, it'll be minus 1, so 128 minus 1 is 127. And then it'll be 255. Last but not least, it'll be same thing, the network ID plus 1 to the broadcast ID minus 1. So it'll be 0 to 126, and then it'll be 129 to 254. With this, I would like to conclude this session. If you think the content is useful to enhance your knowledge and understanding, share it. Thank you, and we will see you in the next session.